What's up, Zombie Slayers? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my 7 Days to Die single player Let's Play. This is episode 38, and we are just down here in the mine. I started off in the mine because I want to show you the mine. A lot of you guys don't get to see the mine very often, so I kind of wanted to show you what I've been doing down here. I have started laying down platforms every 4 spots. So you can see right here, I've got a platform up there, I've got a platform right here, I've got stairs going down to another platform over here. I'm also putting in torches, so I don't have to use my my mining helmet as much. But we did have an update, and I'm going to just say right off the bat, this is like one of the best updates in a long time. And the reason it's one of the best updates in a long time is because it fixed the light on the mining helmet. Check it out. Mining helmet too bright fix. Change intensity from 2 to 1. Now, was that so hard? Why wasn't that done earlier? I don't know, but thank God they did it. I'm so happy about that. We'll go over the rest of the patch notes while I'm doing some building. For now, we're going to go downstairs and take care of a little bit of work here, and then we're just going to head right out and start building at the killing cage. The killing cage. Okay, so right here we've got our iron. I'm going to put some wood in there. Not sure how much. 132 should be good. Probably could do some more, but that's okay. Turn that on. We need that iron to be done. We're going ahead and we're making bricks right here. I'm going to leave that stuff the way it is. I'm going to leave that the way it is. We got more bricks there. We really need a lot more bricks, by the way. Right here we're making lead. We're putting lead in there, and we're also going to put some 9mm bullets in there for brass. As a matter of fact, let's just do that now. I'm going to take some of this wood out. I don't need this thing being on any longer than it needs to be. And then we're going to come on over here, and we are going to take everything we're going to need. We're going to need spikes. We're going to need rebar. We're not going to need the barbed wire just yet. So that should be just about it. I also have a bunch of forest ground to replace things. And I think I want to start the farm. With the 15.1 update, my farm is acting a little bit buggy. So I think my farm might be screwed. Which, you know, really, honestly, isn't that big of a deal because we're going to actually we're going to be making a new farm in our new base. So, but I might end up making the farm, you know, relatively soon. Let's see if we got any iron down here. Do we not have any more iron? Like, we went through a lot of iron, guys. Okay, there it is. I was going to say. I don't know what I need so much iron for. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be making spikes. Let's go ahead and set up some more spikes. So, we're down to 64 spikes. Do we have any spikes at the other base? That I do not remember. Let's go ahead and make another 100 spikes because reasons. We're going to need them. We're going to need them. So, how much iron did that take? Okay. All right. So, let's get over to the killing cage and do some building. The next few videos are definitely going to be a lot of building videos. I'll probably fit a loot run in there somewhere. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. If you come over here and try and, like, mess around over here, it says there's stuff that's right there, you see? Press E to pick up 3 cotton. Okay, so it's not giving me the null reference error anymore, but it was giving me a null reference error yesterday. So, it's not giving me the null reference. Actually, I think it might have been gone. Pressing E, I think, got rid of it. So, well, whatever. Oh, there we go. Pick up 3 cotton. Yeah, see? But now, look, now it's gone, I think. No, it's not. Now is it gone? No. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. The farm's messed up. We're gonna be setting up the new farm, maybe a little bit sooner than I anticipated. Freaking screamer! I should have known there were some screamers out here. All right, whatevs, bro, whatevs. All right, so the new update. All right, they added Steam trading card support and content. All right. They added Steam badge supports and content. They've also added a couple other things, but those are the 2 main things that I saw that seem pretty interesting. They've also made it so players need more experience to reach the higher levels. Okay, good. I do have a lot more iron spikes. Good, good, good. Well, we're not going to need those. Is there anything else we're going to need? We need to take this cotton back. Well, actually, we're going to be planting it here. We're going to leave some iron here. We're going to take some forest ground, and it probably looks pretty good. Alright, I did a little bit of work off camera on stream the other day, so you might see some stuff that's, you know, made a little bit of progress. Not too much, but some. Oh my god, I got the hiccups. I always make fun of my wife when she gets the hiccups, but when I get it, it's not funny. Damn it. Alright. Yeah, you can see right here, we did a little bit more work here. Oh, that mining helmet is so beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, fun pimps. Oh, my goodness. What a wonderful, wonderful sight to see this thing working properly. I think we could pretty much do it like this. There we go. We need a lot more concrete, guys. We're going to be doing a lot of concrete. Thankfully, there's a lot of, there is a lot of gravel underneath my base. Gravel is pretty much the best way to get what you need for concrete. And if it's under your base, you know, then you're in a good spot right there. That's for damn sure. Okay. There we go. Alright. Here we are, starting to build. I can't wait to get this base going, man. It's gonna be so sweet. It's gonna take a while though. A lot of people are like, oh, you're not gonna be able to finish it. Nah, I'll be able to finish it, guys. Alpha 16 is not coming out anytime soon. Trust me on that. I will definitely be able to finish this. If you want to upgrade concrete to steel, you have to wait until it dries, correct? Like, if I had steel on me, and I tried to upgrade these to concrete, would it upgrade it to steel if I pressed the button one more time? I don't think it would. Because if it doesn't, I could just hold the button down. Although I don't have any steel on me anyway, so I guess it's irrelevant, but I was just wondering. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I didn't bring any concrete. Gosh darn it, Cage. I'll be right back. I forgot to get gas. Damn it. Gotta get gas for this damn thing. Do I have any gas in it? Of course not. Do I have any gas here? Probably not. Nope. Alright, whatever. I gotta get some gas. There's so many things to remember, guys. I just can't remember it all. It's too much. It's just too much. Alright, let's talk about the updates more. Okay. So they added trading cards. They added badge support. More experience to get to higher levels. Damaged wood spikes only need to be repaired once now. So remember those like small spikes, you'd have to like hit them like 12 times or whatever to get them repaired. Now you only have to hit them once, which is, you know, pretty nice. Zombie cops have vulnerability. Like, I don't have a vulnerability. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. Someone told me in my stream yesterday that they're thinking that cops are vulnerable to fire at this point. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, cops got vulnerability. Shoot them in the head from afar. That's their vulnerability. I honestly didn't think cops needed a vulnerability. So I don't know what that's all about. And then they fixed the mining helmet. So those are the major parts of the update that I recognize, the stuff I care about. So it's pretty cool update. I like it. I'm going through a lot of concrete here, guys. Oh my goodness. I mean, there's only so much I can do. I just got to dig it out during the night. And I'm guessing, you know, digging the underground, digging the gravel is definitely the fastest way because you get the sand and the stone. And the shovel's faster than the pickaxe. I didn't do the math, but I think you get more per swing as well in materials than you do with the pickaxe, getting just stone. I think stone has pretty much been proven to be the worst way. Boulders would probably be the best way, but I'm thinking about stuff to do at night. I mean, I guess I could get boulders during the night, but I don't like driving around at night. Not only because you know, the zombies are running, which really doesn't bother me that much, but it's more just, I don't know. I just don't like it. It's hard to see. It's just irritating. Okay, well, that whole wall's done. We're not going to worry about the inner wall just yet. Actually, we don't really need to worry about the outer wall either if we could just put down pillars. We should put down pillars where there's no wall. Basically, the first thing I'm trying to do with this setup is protect the dirt. You know what I mean? Like the dirt. So the dirt behind this is not protected. The dirt behind this is not protected. I could protect the dirt with the pillars, or I could protect the dirt like this with the stone. Now, eventually, I'm going to put all the pillars in. I'm just trying to do like the most efficient job possible in the beginning. You know what I mean? So we'll see what we can do. But this is going to cost a lot of resources. I mean, we're not even done with a quarter of the base, and we've gone through a lot of resources. Well, we've got a bunch of stuff over here, so we're probably about done with like a quarter of the base, roughly. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna be a lot of hard work, guys. There's no way around it. I'm gonna be doing a lot of work on this world on stream. It's hard though because like I've got a lot of people who love playing on the sub server. So if I play this on stream, I can't play the sub server. But this stuff has to get done, so you know it's like it's a tough call sometimes. Yesterday, when I streamed for about 2.5 hours, I did an hour of this and an hour and a half of the sub server. It seemed to work pretty well, but you don't really get a lot done in an hour on this. Plus, I did a lot of stuff at the farm, and you know. I don't know, maybe I won't do a loot run. I really want to do a loot run before the next Horde night, though, because, like, we can't go 7 days without a loot run, man. I mean, I'm not huge on loot runs, but damn, you know, like, gotta do them. You guys really seem to like me running around with the zombies, with only 8 zombies. I gotta say, I'm pretty surprised that you guys would rather see 8 zombies on a Horde night and me down there running around. I was very surprised about that, but I'm glad you guys liked the video, so it worked out. Okay. Actually, it's got to be another spot, right? 1, 2, 3. So I went over 5, but you're supposed to go over 6 because the 6 is the part that holds the pillars. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let's do this. Alright, we're getting there. We are getting there. How about a time lapse? Alright guys, we're back. Getting a lot of work done, but we're also running out of materials pretty quickly. We are just about out of stuff we need to make reinforced concrete. That is a bummer. Maybe I'll just take a whole day and mine on, like, maybe I'll just take a whole day and mine off camera. Because I don't think we're going to be able to get enough stuff during the night to mine everything we're going to need to use during the day. Alright, so I do have... Yeah, let's go. We can keep working. I know what we can do. Also, I'm going to start doing the math to find out how much rebar I need for concrete mix. Because the fact of the matter is I don't want to put rebar down if it's not going to get upgraded. Because rebar, if you put it down, if it doesn't get upgraded, it's very, very fragile. And, you know, I don't want to waste any materials unnecessarily. I think we should have enough for this much. Alright, let's see what we got here. I don't want to upgrade the floor, because if I hit this, I'll waste concrete. I'll upgrade that brick to concrete. I don't want to do that. The brick doesn't need to be concrete. Oh, you know what? I don't think I ever showed you how I'm going to get over to the other side of this build. I might do it in a few separate places. I haven't really made up my mind yet. But over here, all right, let's say we're up on top, okay? All right, we're going to have a little ladder coming down to here. And then we're going to have another little ladder going down to there. And down there is a walkway going underneath here. And then it's gonna come around to the other side. So that's how I'm gonna get to the other side. I'd like at least 2 of them on opposite ends. The problem is I don't have a lot of room up there to make another like walkway downstairs. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that off camera. We'll see. We'll see how I'm gonna do that. I haven't really decided yet, to be honest. But I'm gonna ignore that for now. Let's just keep working. How much reinforced concrete do I have? 21. Well, that's 200. So yeah, I've got enough for the rest of this rebar. So we will place the rest of the rebar, and then that'll be it for this part of the building. And then we'll probably put down some pillars somewhere. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's go upstairs and look at the walkway situation. I wanted to have a walkway down into the kill zone, into the the hallway areas. I don't even know what they're called, but the hallway areas. I wanted to have multiple ways down there. One on each corner of the map, or on each corner of the base. I don't think that's going to be possible. We got one right here, and that might be the only one we can do. Because I can't do one on this end in that spot. There's no way. I guess I could do one right here, but I don't really want it in the middle of a walkway. I didn't leave any room over here for it. I guess we could just leave it in one spot. That's fine. And that would be a good way to get up and down. So let's actually work on that now. It's a good thing to work on. All right, so that's going to be there. So right here is going to be where we're going to put the blocks. Okay. I didn't bring any ladders, of course. Why would I have? Make 12. Cool thing about ladders is even if you make too many, like I've got a bunch at my base, if I like never use them, you can always burn them. So it's pretty neat. Alright, so I want this to be like that. It's gonna be right there. Yeah, let's do that right here. Okay. Okay. That'll work. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Okay. Oh, I'm getting hot. Right, now we got a way out of here. Put a few more of these down. Looking good. Yeah, that'll work. I like it. Oh, ran out of ladders. Let's make another 12. I know we're not going to need them, but whatever. Okay. And there we go. So I can get in and out of here a little bit easier. That's very nice. Okay. All right, let's continue putting up pillars. Ooh, you know what? I might not have spaces to put any pillars. I mean, I could put them on the other side. I'd rather just put them on this side, though. Nope, we don't have any room to put any more pillars. I guess we do have to put them on this side. Or we could just save them. I don't know. Kind of want to clean these zombies up. I think I'm actually going to save the pillars. I want to put them on the insides first. I don't want to waste pillars on the outsides for now. Actually, yeah, putting pillars on the outside is a little bit of a waste. We don't need glass. We don't need that dirt. We don't need the plant fiber. We don't need rotten flesh. Okay. Well, is there anything else we can do? Yeah, we could do more bricks. Let's do more bricks and then call it a video. And I'm definitely gonna do a lot of this stuff off camera, because man, this is just plain old building. Just hardcore building, people. I probably need a chest down here. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's not put this brick here. Let's put it over here. I'd like to start working on this side. There we go. So what do you think, guys? You digging the base layout so far? I mean, I know it's a lot. I do. But, you know, what else do I got to do with my time, right? Gotta make some videos. Gotta, you know, make something cool. I don't normally make big bases, so... oh, there's another thing I want to talk about before we end the video. Okay, so... I was under the impression that Mad Mole really doesn't like nerd pulling. Now, I don't know what video I saw it in, but I'm pretty positive I saw Mad Mole in a video say he doesn't like nerd pulling and they're going to do something about it. But someone, Alyssa Faden, who's one of my viewers, made a post on the forums asking, why does Mad Mole have a crusade against nerd pulling, or does he? Is it true? And basically, like, Roland, who's like the big moderator on there, said, no, they don't like nerd pulling, and you know, they might do something about it someday, but there's not like some big, like, you know, thing where like Mad Mole like looks at it as like a big problem. Now, so I mean, basically, it seems like they don't like nerd pulling, but they're kind of like whatever. I know Roland for a fact doesn't like nerd pulling. He considers it an exploit, basically. So, you know, whatever. But, I was under the impression, because basically, Mad Mole made that one video where he had his new frames, and I didn't see the option to pick them up. But, apparently there's a newer video, like, somewhat recently, where Mad Mole actually had the frames and was picking them up and putting them down. So, rest easy, guys. I don't think our nerd pull is going anywhere anytime soon, and it might never go anywhere. It sounds like they're kind of like, we don't really like it, but it doesn't sound like they really want to do anything about it. Which is, thank God. Thank God. You know, when I see Mad Mole making a video and he's talking about nerd pulling, and I don't remember what video it was. I mean, for all I know, guys, I dreamed it. I don't think I did, but, you know, anything's possible. But, it's, you know, when I see Mad Mole say, oh, nerd pulling, oh, we don't like that, we're going to do something about that. You know, I figure, okay, so he's going to do something about it. It sounds like, you know, he understands how much it means to us builders, probably. And even though some people do use it as an exploit, like, you know, get in windows that are higher or something, avoid breaking in a base. Instead of breaking in a base, they could use it to get to the top of a base or whatever. You know, I can understand how maybe that's not the way the Fun Pimps want us to play, but damn, like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I really don't. And I don't think the Fun Pimps think it's a big deal either now. I thought it might have been, they might have thought it was a big deal, but apparently no. So if Roland comes on and says no, you know, Mad Mole doesn't like it, but he's not like, it's not like a big, you know, crusade to get rid of it, then, you know, I believe him. So that is good to hear. Very happy to hear that. I was very concerned. Not that I nerd pull a lot. I mean, I do, but I could do without it. I don't really care. I need it to, you know, build. I need it to get to certain places in my builds, and, you know, like up there, I used it to basically map out my entire build here before I ever built anything, so I know how big my base needs to be. That's important. That's damn important. So, really happy it's not going anywhere. For anyone who doesn't know what nerd polling is, because I've actually heard some people ask, like, what is nerd polling? This is nerd polling. That's nerd polling. Why is it called nerd polling? I don't freaking know. Ask the people in Minecraft that made up the word. I couldn't tell you. So, yeah. Anyway, you guys are at the time. We're going to call this one here. That is going to be it for episode 38. We'll see you next time for episode 39. Till then, take it easy.